Adam Akuda here with an all-out blitz Week 5 preview of the NFC Championship game rematch between the Vikings and the Eagles in Philly. We'll take a look at the fantasy implications and also give you a game pick. For the Vikings, it's quite simple. Their running game is non-existent and their defense is terrible. So what does that mean? Fantasy bonanza for Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, and Kyle Rudolph. To me, Cousins is having an MVP-type season, if only for the fact that the Vikings weren't playing well on both sides of the ball and they weren't winning games. Over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions through the first 4 weeks. The Vikings have gotten their money's worth from Cousins so far this season. So to me, he's a must-play, even against a better defense than he's seen most of the season against the Eagles. For the Eagles, it's also quite simple. Against that Vikings defense that just got lit up by the Rams, you got to play your studs. So that, to me, means Carson Wentz, Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz. The running game's a concern because they haven't been able to distinguish who's their top back between Smallwood, Clement, and Ajayi. Also, although he caught a long touchdown pass last week, Jordan Matthews cannot be counted on. And again, I also think the defense has a real tough task this week against the Vikings. But for me, Alshon Jeffrey is a key. 8 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown right here in his debut last week against the Titans. He looks completely healthy, and he's ready to rock and roll against a team that got lit up by the Rams in their prolific passing attack last week. For me, I'm actually going to take the Vikings on the road to win outright in Philly. Something's not right with that Philly defense, and I also think Wentz is a little hurt still coming back from that injury last year. I like the Vikings offense a little bit better, and their defense, I think, is ready to make a statement. Look, they got embarrassed by the Packers. They got embarrassed by the Rams. If they have any pride, they're going to show up here and try to win this game, especially after that NFC title game loss last week. Also, throughout the week, check us out on the Fantasy Forum from FANTOM, as well as the All Out Blitz, Sunday mornings, 11:45, right until kickoff, for all of your insight and analysis leading up to Week 5.